Hi everyone, Catherine here. Time for boring diagram explanation number 46. This model represents the phenomena of topographic map skills, which is found in topic 2. The things we're going to be looking at today are finding a map's contour interval, the highest and lowest elevation, how to estimate elevation, how to tell steeper versus gentler slope, velocity, and direction of stream flow. Let's begin. So the first thing we're going to look at is finding the map's contour interval. So to do this, the first thing we do is subtract two values. The ones we have here are 700 and 650. So 700 minus 650 equals 50. And that's going to account for the space in between these two places. And now we look at the lines in between. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So lines in between equal 5. And now we're going to divide the first number we got by the second number we got. 50 over 5 is going to give us a contour interval of 10. So now that we know the contour interval, which is 10, can label each of the contour lines. If this is 700, here we have 690, 680, 670, up here 660, 650, 640, 630, 620, and over back here 710. This one wraps around to give us 700, 710, and over there 720. So now we can look at this map and find the highest and lowest elevation. So the highest elevation I'm going to represent in blue, and the lowest elevation in pink. So the highest elevation that we can see here is 720. And the lowest elevation we can see is all the way up here at 620. So now that we found the highest and lowest elevation, we can estimate the elevation. So I'm going to add 2 points here in Grace Lake, point X, and up above the 620 contour line, point Y. So what do we know about X and Y? Well, because X is in between 660 and 670, we know that X is greater than 660, but less than 670. The highest possible elevation is going to be 669. And then what do we know about Y? Well, here, because it's further up than 620, we know it is less than 620, but it has to be greater than 610 because there is no 610 contour interval here. So we know Y is less than 620, but greater than 610. The lowest possible elevation is about 611. So the next thing we're going to look at is slopes, steeper versus gentler slopes. If isolines are very close together, that's going to result in a very steep slope, something like a cliff. If isolines are incredibly far apart, that'll result in a very gentle slope, like a plane. So, in this case, Elk River is going to have a gentler slope because the isolines are further apart. And then Birch River is going to have a steeper slope because the isolines are closer together. And so with steep or gentle slope, we can look at velocity. Velocity is how quickly something is moving. Now, by logic, we can tell that with steeper slopes, things tend to move faster. So, steeper slopes give us a greater velocity. And so, because Birch River has a steeper slope, that means Birch River has a greater velocity. Okay, and the final thing we're going to look at is direction of stream flow. How can we tell which way the stream is moving here? Well, one thing that we know is streams always flow downhill. So, streams always flow downhill. Or high to low elevation. And another thing that we know from topographic maps is that streams always flow opposite the bends and contour lines. What does that mean? Well, streams always flow So when I say bends and contour lines, I'm talking about the little V's here, V, V, little one there. So those are the bends. All of the bends here are pointing to the southwest. If we know streams flow opposite the bends in contour lines, that means for this example that Birch River and Elk River flow to the northeast. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you guys. Have a good day. I hope you learned something. Bye.